Hi, Aaron here, Ultimate Consulting, Leadership Development. Today, I want to talk about the balls that are going to drop all on their own and what to do when that happens. So, we're planning properly, we're executing accordingly, and we still miss a deliverable. What do? Or it's not to quality. We take responsibility for what's happened. We take responsibility for the failure. We step up and say, yep, we failed. Then we explain why we failed, and we explain how and what we're going to change to make sure that doesn't happen again. So these may be things that you know off the top of your head because you're an excellent leader, you know your craft. However, you might need a little bit of space in there to talk to your team before you go brief your higher-ups on why the failure happened or why the ball got dropped. In which case then, you explain to them, yep, we failed. Yes, I'm conducting a hot wash of my team right now to determine what's going on and why, and I will get back to you shortly. Give yourself and your team the time to sort out what happened and how to build courses of action to mitigate any future challenges. So what you'll want to do is find a nice quiet place. Remember, this is not accusatory. This is simply for information fact-finding. Because remember, the failure lies with you. You're the leader. It failed, so you failed. Okay? It's not the best burden in the world to take on, but that's the job. You're the leader. So, sit them down and start through the process or the task of whatever it was that failed from the very beginning. And when I mean the beginning, I mean from the very beginning. Like from when you were planning and lining up to do the task in the first place, so scheduling, then resourcing, and then the actual actions on the task or on the deliverable. And in that, what you're going to find out is there's things inside that chain that are the inflection points between success and failure. And as you start nailing out those failure points, you're going to start seeing certain trends. Now, those trends might be things that you can adjust for, or follow up better on, or have a backup to. And other times, you just simply expose yourself to someone or something that you shouldn't have. That was a bigger risk than you should have taken on, in the sense of that person wasn't reliable, or sourcing that resource was going to be really hard in the first place, and there is no reasonable backup. So you shouldn't have started on the task unless you're able to make sure for certain that you could secure that. So you aggregate all this information with your team, and then you have things to check off with your team for the next time you're going to do it. So courses of action. And you go back up the chain and you back brief. And you explain, here's what happened, here's why it happened, here's what we're doing to mitigate it for future instances so it doesn't happen again. Zero defect does not exist. However, what we can do is continually strive forward when we do find failures to work on ironing those out and shortening up those gaps. So, remember, you're the leader. You take the hit, work with your team, build solutions, and move forward. Till next time.